All right.
Yeah, I'll be there like hella early.
Sure. What about you?
I live right next door. I'm showing up like at 1.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just be in there. I'm like, what do you guys?
Holden
Yeah.
also gets there at about like 12:55.
Oh, when did I leave Sam's?
Like
11:40.
11:40.
Cool. I literally was like, Andra, just go.
Yeah. Yeah, you just sit there.
Come on, 12.
After about an hour, Holden walks in.
Okay.
And he just see him, the person, he's smiling at the person, he just points to you and he says, he's like, I got a table, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And he comes and sits over, he just sits across from you.
Yeah. Just be like,
It looks like he hasn't shaved in a few days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I heard a crazy story from Sam.
Yeah, she's coming, don't worry.
Oh. I was just hanging out with her.
Cool.
How you doing?
Yeah, black coffee, please, thank you. Not great.
Cigarette?
It's 2018, you can't smoke inside anymore. I would otherwise, but...
No. You're a cop, you can do what you want.
Not true. It's not how laws work.
Hey, just out of curiosity, what'd Karen do to get on your
That's between me and her.
dog? Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna do a persuade.
Go for it.
Good
You can
luck.
try.
Scott, if you
Please!
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck that is.
rolled again.
secretly,
Man, how much would it hurt to step on the metal one?
Yeah.
Oh man,
How does 45 sound? How? That's not even anywhere close. I know it isn't.
Yeah, but you succeeded.
I succeed,
He
but...
just...
Alright.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You walk in and you see...
I'm gonna assume that I can see through the front windows
Yes.
of this place,
Yeah.
and I'm going to notice that Jesse is here
Yeah.
and spend like 5 minutes just pacing outside, being like, "Do I go in? I didn't tell him that I was coming. Why is he here? What is happening?" Internal monologue back and forth, and then realize that I'm being awkward outside the front window and go inside.
Sure.
Hi,
Hey, Sam. Good to see ya.
what's Jesse doing here?
He asked about the war, and I figured if I'm going to tell you guys, I actually also have a meeting with Jake about this. I figured I'll tell you guys as few conversations as possible.
You could probably just exclude Jake. That guy's insane.
You're all insane. We're all insane.
Alright.
Okay, sure.
All right. So, Sam,
Yes.
we'll start with you.
Okay.
What did you want to know?
That's a really open-ended question. I guess... What... The important question right now is, why did David need to be transferred to St. Meritus?
I can answer that one. Nigel loves control. So the more power he feels he has over people, the happier he is. He was very upset. He pauses for a second and then just knocks his hand twice on the table.
Yeah.
You guys each give me a listen check.
Oh, easy. 29. Can I hear? Better than real
Oh,
life.
yeah, I rolled a 5.
You guys both notice that the chatter of the coffee shop
Yeah.
has silenced,
Oof.
but people are still talking, but it's just completely silent.
I just cast a spell.
When the Boars Club made their attack against the hospital in an effort to save you, Nigel said that he felt as though they were overstepping a line and a lot needed to be changed, kind of as compensation for an act of aggression. He looked at you as the catalyst for that. he blamed me for sending you to infiltrate his hospital.
Which you did.
Yes, I did, and I'm guilty of it, and that's why I had to make sacrifices.
My sacrifices.
Yes.
You sacrificed nothing.
Look, as long as you guys don't go poking your nose in Nigel's business, David's gonna be okay.
He's going... What if we go poking our nose in his business?
Just can't kill a surgeon.
Yes, you can.
He hasn't been to St.
Can't kill the
Meredith's.
best surgeon in Red Hall. That's what Red Hall's known for. Charm. Ooh, no. 68.
Just falls
He just takes a
flat.
drink of his coffee and puts it down.
Yeah.
If you do poke your nose in Nigel's business, Reinhardt is going to suffer a very similar fate to what you did. A bargaining chip for more power. Yes.
A few. Boars Club. What?
It's a gentleman's club that meets for cards and other reasons. They're generally quite benign,
Okay.
but me and some others believe that they are attempting to amass to something greater. We consider them to be a threat to the circle of Red Hall.
Circle being the gardens guy, you, Nigel, fortune teller.
75% right.
Where am I wrong?
It's Catherine.
Fortune teller. I don't want to use her name. She's kind of a bitch.
Oh,
She owes me.
she owes you.
She misrepresented the terms of our deal.
Did you want me to talk to her about that?
She just said she'd get me a lead on something fairly important, and it has not materialized.
He flips open a notebook and writes just your name down,
Uh-oh.
and then closes it.
Yeah.
Says, not a problem.
Just killing book.
Dead.
Yeah.
But yes, Nigel, Catherine,
Yeah.
myself,
Uh-huh.
and Dennis.
Who the fuck is Dennis? Is he
Don't
the
worry.
yellow man?
No.
Who's the yellow man?
He's a real estate agent.
The yellow man?
Dennis.
Yes, Dennis is a real estate agent. That's why when Jake attempted to move to a warehouse up in New Haven in order to get away and not worry,
Yeah.
I told him it was ultimately
All for naught.
useless.
Yeah.
Or,
You'll always know where he is.
yes, it's kind of... You guys don't trust me.
No, why would we trust anybody in this town?
1 second. Mercs of Vicious, thank you so much for the raid. The Mad Maker, BJ Varro, and Thunderscape. We appreciate it. Unfortunately, just when we're in recording, we don't necessarily acknowledge chat, but I just want to say thank you. And we're going to get back into the recording for the episode. But thank you so much, Mariana Mystery. Thank you guys all for the raid. We really appreciate it. Where were you guys when you started all this?
I'm sorry, where were we when we started all what?
Yeah.
Oh, I just came into town on a
Who were you
leave.
talking to? Where did you find your information out about everything? Was a note taped to somebody's door?
Sometimes.
So, who do you think was taping those notes to your door?
Are you trying to tell us that you've been behind it all?
No, I don't work like that. You've seen how I work. I ask you to do things. No, sorry, I tell you to do things for you're in my employ, and with that comes a certain level of protection. I tell you that there are risks. I told you that there were risks going to St. Meredith's. I told you I need you to look into something and to just focus on just that thing. Unfortunately, it went bad. That's what Nigel does. That's what we're working towards fixing. Other people who you guys have trusted at this point aren't giving you the same sort of protection I am and employing a completely different method when it comes to discovering things. Do you guys know? I know the answer, but I'm going to ask. What do you guys think of Barnaby? In his little bookshop, offering you guys information and help. He showed that firefighter that book. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yes.
There's a few people in this city who want to disrupt what the four of us are doing, which is balance. And they do that by sending you as pawns in an attempt to the fact that more of you will discover something and tell them something than will die. That tape you were looking around for. Your friend who was a chair in your apartment, in your hotel room. All the help that you had from these people have led you to these paths of destruction. Just poking around Garden View while that psychopath was...
Matt Turnwald?
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
They throw you into the lion's den. What's your next question? What else do you want to know?
Yellow Man? What's that?
It is...
Shit.
I told you so.
Yeah.
We don't know who he is.
But Nigel knows.
Nigel has dealt with him and has made deals with him before.
And Nigel isn't a friend of yours.
Nigel is an acquaintance that I work with.
I mean, he's not part of your circle.
Well, he is in the circle.
But,
It's really more of a square. We each keep balance in a corner. And his corner faces my corner.
all right, well, let's ask the most important question then.
Really?
How do we make it right?
That's the most important question. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Back to the what you're saying of the Yellow Man is a rudimentary term. We refer to call him the Tattered King.
Tattered King.
We come up with names
Yeah.
of what we can describe them.
Like electrostatic monster over a bell.
No, that one we just... That is another group like the Boars Club that are operating within their own things. They have requested 4 people a year. We have given them those people.
Can I... Let's,
What do you want to do?
I don't want to intimidate him, but I want to give him like a fuck you, but
Yeah,
like
go
a
for
subtle fuck you. I guess that's an intimidate, but just be like, necessary evil. Oh, yeah. Pass my heart on that.
Sure,
Yeah.
we'll let them run amok. If that's what you think is better.
There's
Would
not
you
a-
like to see the city completely untethered? Is that what you want? Should we do it?
There's got to be a way to stop this madness without making deals.
Sam.
Who is Karen? Why did you send them to her?
She's just someone else that I trusted to help you guys. That's it.
Okay.
She's pretty stern. She's good at keeping secrets. I can see why I trusted her.
I just asked, with all this, what made you, like, have you not seen how things have changed since you started working with me?
No, not really. Honestly, at least not for the better.
So the man running around inside of an apartment building with a shotgun who was let out the next day without any sort of problems? Should we just put you back for what you did, you maniac?
Holden, I understand that you're stressed. I have been following your direction, any direction you've given me.
Mm-hmm.
I've backed off where I've been told to
Mm-hmm.
back off.
Mm-hmm.
My concern was with Sam. Fallout from that. That's why I asked if I need to be concerned about the war.
The war has been resolved.
Okay.
For the time being, the Boar Club is under a strict eye
Mm-hmm.
and is back to being benign.
Tumor jokes.
Yeah.
And trust me,
I'm not saying thank you.
I don't need a thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I just need you guys to understand that you're staring at a section of a canvas
Uh-huh.
and calling it white
Mm-hmm.
when you are not able to see the full thing
Mm-hmm.
and for the true color that it is.
But you were just asking us to trust you based on what you're telling us.
Yes. And if you don't, here's the offer right now. If you don't want this anymore, I'll let you go. You can walk away today. You can go back to being a free agent in the city.
Okay.
But with that comes the risk. What do you think is following you right now? No. The videotape.
What? It's fine.
It's not.
Don't worry about it.
But I have made special arrangements with some special people to ensure that whatever it is that's following you, which I'm quite well aware of, you know and I know, won't take you.
How do we just stop it? You know, how do we kill the Stitcher? Not really the question.
Jesse, he
What?
doesn't seem like the type of guy who does that.
To kill a
If
Stitcher?
I'm being no, just generally end the insanity. If anything, he just does
I told you,
his
he's building the deck.
best.
He's trying to get the best cards. So let's be the best cards. How do we make it right? How do we help you right now?
Honestly, right now, things are not good.
Yeah.
So right now, there's nothing you can do to help me.
Okay.
I have no need of you currently. There's nothing I need you to look into.
Okay.
You don't care about the person you sent me to look after?
Yeah. What did you think of that recording?
What recording?
The interview with the...
Fuck, Jesse.
Did you not send that to him?
Play the damn recording. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll play him the recording.
He listens to it.
Yeah.
The man saying how what you know as God is dead.
Yeah.
Flew through space,
Yeah.
exploring the world, the cosmos.
Oh, yes.
Found
Cosmos.
the great green light that burnt him away instantly, and they felt him die.
Yeah.
And that he felt Earth to warn us. Forgot to bleed, and do not pull up the green tear. And he told you this.
Yes.
If you and Nigel are co-workers, why don't you guys communicate that? Why is he trying to keep an angel from you?
Okay.
Can you at least explain
Yes.
what this means?
Yes. Yes.
just want to pull out a gun right now. Blah, blah.
Done.
Yeah.
You look at me, and you see a man who cares only about balance. Nigel
Only cares about power. Yes, I'm aware of the cliches.
There are 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 of us each ensure that everyone else is kept in check. Nigel is seeking to end that.
To end the.
I'm the only one who sees it. Catherine is too busy with her bizarre adventures through the other side, and Dennis is just, I'm certain, in the hand of Nigel. But I'm the only one who understands the risk that Nigel is posing to all of this.
Why?
He is...
Why?
St. Meredith's, as I'm sure you're now very well aware, Sam, is not a hospital, it's a prison.
Says hospital right out front, Sam.
Jesse.
It masks itself as something smaller than it is, but he's using this as a place to keep things hidden. I have no eyes within St. Meredith's Hospital, and anything he finds that he can tap for more power, he is doing that. This thread that this patient was telling us not to pull, to not find the tear, not find the green light.
He's pulling at it.
Exactly.
Hey, great idea. If we kidnap him, strap him to a chair, make him watch the videotape. The sister goes
Nigel?
after- Yeah.
You weren't there. You haven't heard this.
No.
Nigel was here long before me.
Oh.
He's really, really old.
Probably because he makes deals with tattered men.
Eldritch beings provide great power, and Nigel is less of a man and more becoming one himself.
Oh.
So yes, I sent you in to the hospital. I did not think Nigel would have taken that.
He's bold.
When you got there, you looked around, correct?
Yes.
And you were sent to the 4th floor, as I asked, right?
Yes.
And then did they move you somewhere else?
Yes.
So he was obviously aware of what you were there for, right? Which was not my expectation for him to know that. Mm-hmm. So for that, I am sorry. Mm-hmm. And you still went to the 4th floor because you obviously felt like something was there. And you were doing your job. And for that, thank you. But for right now, this discovery that I understand that you kept from me is incredibly important. This man is probably gone, traded to someone else.
Almost definitely.
But we have this information now that we can use. I need this recording.
Okay.
I'll just text it to him. He's like, boop. On your side. Message received. Well, should we go fuck up Nigel?
We can't.
I still don't want David transferred. And there's got to be some other way to appease Nigel.
What's your counteroffer?
I don't know. I am not in the practice of making deals with...
Well, then just think about what hurts you most, because that's what he wants, obviously, with this. He targeted David for a very specific reason.
I just don't like that guy.
Obviously, she does.
It's complicated, okay?
Hey, here's an idea. You love Matt Turtenwald. He's your biggest admirer. Tell that to
I am not going to put another human in danger, knowing full well that they could possibly die.
And that guy shot me.
Yeah, he's crazy, but that doesn't mean that I want to send him to his death.
All right. So Nigel's just being petty. That's all it is. He's being petty. He's throwing his weight around, seeking reparations. Yeah.
Didn't Nigel...
Sam, the best case scenario here is we just don't fuck with Nigel right now, and David walks free, goes back to his life. He's gonna lose interest in it. Honestly.
We have...
What's he gonna do? Make him conduct
bumbled
experiments?
our way into worse situations than this unknowingly, and somehow wrapped ourselves up with people that we don't know. What's to say that we don't accidentally get my ex-boyfriend killed? We haven't even met Dennis. I've seen his face on bus benches, but I don't even know the man.
You're Never-Hall's #1 realtor, Dennis Canwald.
Easy. Let's go look at some property. No problem.
I don't want to meet the man in the pocket of Nigel, necessarily. I'm just saying, we are these tiny fish in this giant ocean, and we know fuck all.
What about one of you guys?
He already bargained her away, and I won't do it.
What
But there's still pieces here.
What do you
You're
mean?
still here.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You want to give me back to Nigel?
No, not... If he wants someone under his control. If it's not your boyfriend, who? Or what?
I see your point. I mean, the only person I'm comfortable with offering up is myself. I'm not going to send anyone to live through anything similar to what I did. And I'm already bartered away. I agreed to work with you. There's nothing you have over me, so it's not like I'd be breaking any contracts.
Holden, is there something he needs taken care of? Some goon work I could do for him to...
There was
for
something he
reparations?
talked about as an alternative, but I disagreed with it.
Is it otherworldly?
No, it's burning down the Boar Club.
Easy, I'm the guy.
Jesse,
What?
you could kill Aaliyah easily.
No.
She is in a hospital bed in the Boar Club.
I'm not gonna do it with her there.
She regularly,
Is there?
I say in quotations, donates tumors and is somehow finding herself wrapped up in their shit.
So
Listen.
give me a spot hidden check as you're talking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually. 17.
Yeah,
I
I
beat
see
my heart.
nothing.
You notice that as she's talking, that
Yeah.
he is basically writing down what she's saying about the Boar Club.
Yeah.
Just tumors? Question mark?
Yeah. Listen, he just wants them gone. He wants them not a player on the field anymore.
Exactly.
He doesn't literally mean burn them down, right?
Yes. Burn the Boar Club down. Kill everyone inside.
How does Steven come into play in all this? He's not part of your circle,
No.
square, whatever
Listen,
you call it.
tell Nigel for now.
Jesse.
Let me look into the Boar Club.
Here's the thing. If you give him
If you agree,
if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Oh.
As soon as you start working for him or doing things for him, he'll be able to seep into your brain and make you his. We're gonna take a little break for YouTube.
okay.